winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
That dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense.
And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. And in a game of this magnitude, and you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
He's been reliable all year, and he continues that reliability here on the biggest stage. The red zone now on first down.
18.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again.
Should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
18.
Play action. Stroud now. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along.
A former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offense is always looked
up on 2nd and 12. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Right, it looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
What process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense.
2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man is Higgins.
18.
Mixon on the toss right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
18.
Stroud to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jaden Higgins from 21 yards away. And the Texans are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Super Bowl, where they got
got a great answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field, because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete. 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Here's Smith to return it. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 69 yards. And the Texans will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because
PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
Can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Down. Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. 3 catches for him now in this first quarter.
I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he...
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Danico Autry with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
That disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That's returnable now for Smith. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. That's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those.
18. That's it.
Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely
set the edge.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. Been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. They run it again with Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Out of the gun, Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And 10.
First down, Rams.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gardner alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Once and 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
Los Angeles.
In the middle of the field, if you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Escapes the defender. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams from 17 yards out. And the Rams are on the board here in this Super Bowl. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud looking to throw. This will be incomplete. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
18.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. A little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Extra beef up front, 3 tight ends. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's in front. Just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly,
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Will Anderson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nice. Two-yard punt, 6 on the return.
in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done.
18.
Here's Stroud. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down.
At the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
9.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He finds his man complete. Here it's 3rd and 2.
18. What's that?
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down.
We hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
For that running play.
Oh, right. 18.
Stroud going to give to Marks. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
You're going to smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Texans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Right after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that is well read there defensively.
To gain it, but in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
That's quickly to Atwell on a slant. Here's Stafford. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. Not the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They use great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too
back and still try and cover downfield.
Now Stroud. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
18.
And Stroud now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect.
Challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Again, it's Stroud. Open man is Kirk, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Stroud to throw it. 7. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
It's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments.
Again, it's Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job.
For the 5th time here today. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
18, what's that?
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And this nearly an interception.
18,
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. Started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down. Stroud. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
Kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. Throwing is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua.
At the 37-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That you're supposed to get the football.
They'll go back to Corum on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Again, it's Corum. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. The 20. Touchdown, LA. Blake Corum, 48 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the half. That got done.
Point after, right down the middle. 6-play drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. And able to get this out to the 25.
18,
Play action. Stroud now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Third down to fall back on.
oh, right.
Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Stroud. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board.
And they get to Stroud. Nowhere to go. And back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Into space at the 45. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Penetrate again, hoping to get their hands on him one more time. But this time, he's got the perfect call dialed up, and the screen burns him for a first. Quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That is a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down to about the 22 here. 80 the scoreboard.
Oh, ready. Ready.
Stroud looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Texans first down.
And catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out. And he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needs.
And the lead is up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. See if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so head to that level.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. 18 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to they chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
18.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down to begin the 4th. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. Here's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams.
6 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And it's quickly to Atwell on the slant.
At the 45-yard line.
Blue 60.
Adams the man in motion right. Running left, Corum. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back to throw, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
What they want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defense.
What's that? 18. What's that?
And Stroud now to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this
20.
18.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this one is going to be off the mark. 2 cents, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. On 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25. Here's Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a carry now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Stafford. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
First down, Rams.
You write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks.
Well, throwing is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Line of scrimmage. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jarquez Hunter, 24 yards. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news.
Doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field. And
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge.
Breaks the tackle now with Alley. Still going. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they...
Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football. Mixing up the middle. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
118. What's that?
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most
for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20 at their own 19-yard line. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he'll get this up past. Here we go on 4th. Stafford working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards, and the Rams 1st down.
Stafford. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Now, just don't let him get hit anymore.
Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
To Atwell. An 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Up the middle. Here's Corum. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's across midfield. And he'll go down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
180.
Looking to throw. Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Back to throw. Stafford. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Stafford's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one. Trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And for one of the few times here to
118. What's that?
back to Mixon on 2nd down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take these down to about the 38.
Basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know.